like college.
All right. I want to talk about something.
All right.
I'd like to say something that I've prepared tonight.
Right. Alan.
Hello. How about that ride in? I guess that's why they call it Sin City. You guys might not know this, but I consider myself a bit of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. But when my sister brought Doug home, I knew he was one of my own. And my wolf pack, it grew by one. So there were two of us in the wolf pack. I was alone first in the pack, and then Doug joined in later. And 6 months ago, when Doug introduced me to you guys, I thought, wait a second, could it be? And now I know for sure, I just added 2 more guys to my wolf pack.
All right.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine. So tonight, I make a toast.
What do you got there?
Oh,
What are you doing? What is that?
Blood Brothers.
No! Damn it! Why did you...
Here.
Alan,
No,
no,
I'm not
Alan.
doing that. Go ahead, Stuart.
Make him stop.
Alan, we're not going to cut ourselves. Give me the knife. Slowly. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very
You all
much.
right? Are you okay? Do you need a doctor?
He's fine. He's good.
Sure?
I'm good.
Perfect. Alan, come here, buddy.
Get in here, crazy.
Wolf of Fantasy Sports back with the DFS Wolfpack for the 10-26 NBA slate. Looking at DraftKings pricing. These are the lock plays of the day. Looking at Giannis, the Greek Freak, Antetokounmpo, DeMarcus Cousins. You have to decide between the two. I'm not sure if there's that much value to where you could roster both of these players. So in my eyes, DeMarcus Cousins. You get a $500 discount with Cousins. I'll have a lineup where I play the Greek. I have a lineup where I play Cousins. I'm going to attempt to make a lineup where I play both of them. If I can find the value, I'm going to make it work. So in the lock plays of the day, I recommend Cousins. Looking for value on the slate. There's really not that much tonight. Yesterday, we saw TJ McConnell go off. We saw Jeff Green go off. Those are the type of players we're looking for. If you look at Rozier, if you look at De'Aaron Fox, they're all priced up. Grant, all good players in good spots. Jameer Nelson, he's marked up to 3,900. Hasn't gotten it done in the first game with his new team. 31 minutes, 15.5 DraftKings points. At that salary, that was good. Now he's damn near 1,000 more. We're gonna want more points out of that. You can look at Felder, 16 minutes, 22 DraftKings points. If he gets more minutes, you would assume he could get more DraftKings points. And I like this matchup here. If there's no Schroeder, Delaney, he's even priced up at, I believe, 4,400. So looking for value, you want to look at Felder for Chicago. They could give him extended run. And that's it. That's all I'm seeing right there just on the first look for point guard position. We'll see what opens up later in the day. Shooting guard position. Jaylen Brown, great play. Versus Milwaukee, these two teams already faced off. Put up 29 DraftKings points at 3,900 salary. Now 6,500. We're going to want more than 30 DraftKings points at that price. Justin Holiday been playing really good basketball as of late. Don't mind this play. He's just priced up as well. Rozier, Smart might be back tonight. I believe he went through shoot around. Okay, he participated in shoot around. So look into that. If Smart plays, I'll probably fade Rozier or have limited exposure to him. Not paying that price for Prince, although this is a decent spot. Grant is a good play here at 5,500. Dennis Smith Jr. versus Memphis. Not sure about that yet. I'm going to have to dig into some stats on Memphis, what they've been giving up. Buddy Hield, 5,000 versus New Orleans. A little bit of a narrative here. Hield came from New Orleans to get Boogie. Essentially, he was traded for Boogie. As crazy as that sounds. So I think Buddy Hield, you can get a little DeMarcus Cousins going. There might be something there with that. George Hill, disappointment. Bellinelli's questionable. Wes Matthews, been putting up some decent numbers. Okay, he gets the minutes. Decent numbers at 4,500. We need value. So Austin Rivers hasn't been getting it done. Bogdanovich, I mean, that's somewhat of a punt there. That's a lot of risk attached to that play. Dylan Brooks, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Denzel Valentine, 4,000. You can take a shot at him in this matchup. Some risk attached to it. Etwan Moore, up and down, but he's not really getting you. There's no ceiling there with him. And the floor is low. Looking at Garrett Temple. This is risky. He could pay off that salary. It's definitely risky. And there's not much down here. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel right now looking for value. So there's really not much. It's going to be very, very difficult. Very difficult to play Giannis and to play DeMarcus Cousins. Looking at small forward position. Tatum's been balling. Chris Middleton's been playing well. Danilo Gallinari the same. Holiday, decent. They're all marked up. Kent Bazemore, I think he had a good one last time out. Yes, he did. This is a player in this type of matchup that's in my pool, 5,200. Harrison Barnes versus Memphis. Decent for 5,100. Buddy, we already talked about. I like that a little bit. Wes Matthews is okay here. What's Harkless been up to with the minutes? Not a whole lot. So Zipser is questionable. Cunningham really hasn't done much. Chandler Parson doesn't get enough minutes. A lot of punt plays. A lot of punt plays down here. Not much down at the bottom. That's why the way it looks as of now with the value that's available, I would just take one of DeMarcus or Giannis because there's just nothing there. Really like Josh Collins here at 5,500. I'd run him at this price. His price, judging from where he's trending with the minutes, if I want to see him get 30 minutes, I want to see John Collins get 40 minutes. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, he would have a 70-point game. Well, just based off the minutes, fantasy points per minute, he would have a 70-point game if he was given a full game, full run. It would be out of control. And it's not like he's getting himself in foul trouble. So, I like John Collins. I like him in this matchup a lot. So John Collins, take a look at him. Dirk Nowitzki balled out, but that game was at home. And by balling out, yeah, he got you like 23, 22 DraftKings points. So at that salary, though, he was cheaper. 4,100. If he was, yeah, I mean, how cheap can he get? That's crazy. Ed Davis been balling out versus the Clippers. He's going to be facing up against Blake or DeAndre Jordan. But at 3,800, he has the upside to get you 30. So you can look at Ed Davis. I like Aaron Baines. He left last game, which killed me a little bit versus the Knicks. So take a look at Aaron Baines. If he's ready to go out there at 3,300, I like that play versus Milwaukee. Now you can look at this cat, Daniel Theis. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into him. I don't really know much about him. I'm going to have to dig into that. So I got Collins, Cousins. So far, that's who I'm locking in. Going to small forward position. You got Bazemore. You got Buddy Hield. And you know what? I would hope the minutes are there for Buddy. The game's at home. I would hope the minutes are there. I really would. Because I really want to roster Buddy here. If you look, he's had 17 points per minute. Has been great. All besides that one game at Denver. So, I'm going to lock in Buddy on this one. Yeah, Delly didn't do much with those minutes. That leaves us with 5,600 for remaining. So I'll look at a player like Jerian Grant or Dennis Smith Jr. here. I would prefer Grant in this matchup against Delaney. De'Aaron Fox. Roll him out there. And these are the players I'm looking at. You're left with 5,600 to round out your lineup. These are some of the players that I'm going to be targeting tonight in my contest. Good luck. Hit me up, DFS Wolfpack, if you want to join the league on DraftKings, FanDuel. Leave your username in the YouTube comment section. Or hit me up on Twitter, DFS Wolfpack, Instagram. I usually do a daily video of the lock plays of the day on Instagram. That'll be at about 6 o'clock, 6:30 Eastern Time, PM. Lock plays of the day, DFS Wolfpack. Hit me up. Let's get to this money.